Okay, let's go.
Nick, is this a group that's going to get a lot of picks? 4 tonight. You got, what, 10 in Pac-12, 11 in Pac-12 games?
Well, we're getting a lot of turnovers. We're getting a lot of interceptions. I love it. Why? I wish I had the answer. You know, we're good. We catch the ball well every day. We catch the ball every day, literally for about 10 minutes. That helps. And then the guys are getting in zones, are getting their eyes on the ball and, you know, breaking on it and making plays. But we work on it. In fact, our zero period on Fridays is a 5-minute interception drill, where the whole team is out there. We take drops and we throw the ball, and we actually throw about 5 of them. You have to visualize it, but the guys drop, the linemen rush, we throw one, and as they're running across the line, balls are still coming at them. So you have to always be ready for a ball. And so we emphasize fumbles in our zero period. We emphasize stripping and tipping. We emphasize interceptions, and we emphasize pursuit in our 4 days of what we call our zero period. So hopefully when you practice something, it's paying off, Bob. That's the best I can say. But our guys have pretty good hands. We're not dropping many. Goff, Avery could have only scored. Has anybody ever scored 3 in a row?
No way.
Gosh!
If you'd gotten it, you would have set the new all-time record for most interception attempts.
And Bo almost made it.
Yeah, Bo almost made it.
That's all right. We're happy. Okay.
A couple of tips, balls.
Couple of tips is good, and we work on tips. You know, tips and overthrows a lot of times are when you get interceptions, on tips and overthrows. And, you know, we didn't start the game very well. In fact, I don't know if there could be a worse start. We fumbled the first play, and then we gave up a touchdown. And then we just kind of decided we might want to play today. So that was nice. Yes, go ahead.
So much had been made about Kelly taking care of the football, not turning the ball over. How did you guys force him into so many situations where he did?
Oh, that's a tough one to answer, Eric, because then you're dogging someone. I think that we had a good 3-man pass rush. We had a spy on him that when he started to scramble, because he likes to scramble, that guy would come up, and then that limited his running lanes, and then usually he ran to a sideline and limited his field vision. And that's the best answer I can give you, you know, because he's a good player and a good competitor. And we just did a nice job today in coverage, and a nice job, other than the first play, and a nice job of keeping him when he was in the pocket, making him move to a side and you know, having him throw on the run. It's hard when you're throwing on the run a lot of times. Other than the last quarter, I was really pleased.
You're down one defensive
I'm trying to be
lineman.
mature, but I'm not. Yes, sir.
You're down one defensive lineman, but during the course of the game, there were lots of 3-and-outs and lots of where they would start a drive and then would peter out. Guys just seem to be in the right place, right time.
The guys are practicing well. You know, we keep coming back to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The way we practice is the way we're supposed to play, and a standard that we want to live up to and a faceless opponent. I know it's all the same stuff that you hear, but it's true. We don't talk about winning the game. We don't talk about rankings. We don't talk about any of that stuff. We just talk about winning the day and doing the best we can on that day. And we were short a couple guys tonight. But besides the very first play, where I lost my mind a little bit because I'm selfish, and you could write that about me being selfish, we played really good. I think they had 200 yards at the end of 3 quarters, and they ended up with 400 and something. I don't think it's a true indication of what type of defense we're playing. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to state a fact. It's not. I'd like to know how many points we've given up in the first half.
I mean, Chip said you guys were kind of holding out hope till the end about Isaac. When did you know you guys could adjust to playing that?
Well, we pretty much, you know, thought all week that it would be a long shot. So we practiced in that regard. He stayed in shape by condition and stuff, but I don't think he even got a rep. If he did, he might have got a limited rep here and there. But we pretty much planned for that, and we're hoping that for the best for today for the kid, but it didn't work out. But I'm happy to be 7-0. I mean, it's cool. That's a cool stat, 7-0.
Some of the fans said they saw him sitting with you in the box. What was he like? Was he sitting in the coach's box?
No. If he was, I'd let him call some plays though. But no, he
All the
wasn't.
ones where they scored.
Yeah. I always have a guy that's a defensive coordinator, assistant defense coordinator, in charge of touchdowns.
For the other team.
You got Michael Clay back. How does that change your defense?
Oh, he's the glue. Michael Clay's the glue. I'm very pleased at the way we're playing. What do I say? We're 7-0. That's the most important stat. The kids played well in a big national audience tonight, at least for the start of the game. And that's not supposed to be meant to be offensive, but you know, it was good. We're on ESPN, national audience. People want to see what the Ducks are about. Probably some people did watch us, and the kids responded. It took us 2 plays to wake up, one on offense and one on defense, and then we kind of woke up and played the way we're capable of.
Did you have to say anything after those first 2 plays, or did you know that these guys were going to respond?
Oh, I usually lose my mind a little bit, but no, I didn't say too much other than I won't say what happened because it was kind of like, how can I say this? The play that they scored on, we probably couldn't have had a better, I don't want this to be pat myself. We probably could have had a better call for what they ran, and we just didn't play it very well, which even made it doubly tough. But that's life. That's football. I'm good if you have questions. If not,